Hi guys, it's Iain and Annabel here, and today we're going to be talking to you about how to become an alpha male. You see, I get asked this question all the time: how do I become an alpha male? And honestly, most guys miss the point here completely because they imagine themselves as becoming this alpha male, this super guy. And at the end of their journey of self-improvement, they literally imagine themselves being a completely different person than who they are. Now they think that they'll become a dating master or a pickup artist that can pull women left, right and center wherever they go, and this is actually very far from the truth, and it may actually compromise your progress and your success with women. So what we're going to go through next is the reality of what defines an alpha male and the simple steps that you can take and you can start applying right now. So here are our top 10 tips.
Being present. This is the biggest mistake that most guys make, in that they always project their perfect selves into the future, which sets an unrealistic goal for them to achieve. The thing is that the guy you see in your head is the guy that can meet and date loads of women in the future. He'll still be you as you sit here and watch this Karma TV video now, and you'll still have all your strong and weak traits. The only difference is that your good traits will be stronger, as well as your weak traits being worked upon and improved. In reality, your best self is within you, right now and every time you work on yourself in a positive way. You're bringing that powerful self of yours out more into the open. It's what you do to better yourself in the present that counts, and that which will also determine the ideal person that you want to be 5 to 10 years from now. Which brings me to my next point. Get out of your comfort zone. This is a very important aspect of your self-growth, as the more you push yourself out of your comfort zone to learn and achieve goals, the stronger and faster you'll grow as a person. When you see that group of hot women sitting together in a park or in a bar, you'll feel that you won't want to approach them because you're afraid of them rejecting you or being rude to you. But the difference between an alpha male and any other average guy is that the alpha male will feel those feelings, but he'll approach anyway. Essentially, the alpha male is aware of those negative feelings, but he refuses to buy into them because that's all they are, feelings and thoughts. The reality is that girls will either be responsive or unresponsive, and if they're unresponsive, he'll learn to deal with rejections better. And no matter how good you develop as a person, you'll always feel this feeling when you're trying or learning something new. That's a great sign because it means that you're always growing.
Be comfortable in being yourself. Now, the more that you push yourself, the more comfortable you'll feel in yourself, and you'll actually get to know yourself much better than you thought was even possible. Now, knowing and being comfortable in yourself will make it harder for you to care what other people might think of you. Now, you see, you'll have less social limitations, and this will allow you to pursue what you want in life because you won't care what people think of you. Now, when a guy meets a girl that he's really attracted to, he tends to put her on a pedestal, and he does everything he can to please her in the hope that, I don't know, she'll like him. This is why we've all heard of stories of pretty women using and manipulating guys. Now, these guys aren't being themselves. Instead, be selfish. This word always gets mistaken for being a negative word, but in many ways it is a positive word. Now, only by helping yourself first can you help others. So don't be afraid to be yourself in what you want and expect from people. People, and women especially, will respect you much more for it. A positive attitude. Now, having a positive attitude means dealing with problems as they arise and staying upbeat in difficult situations. Now, this is a sign of true inner strength. Show emotions. Showing emotions without any fear of rejection or ridicule is paramount in dating. And in relation to becoming this alpha male, a truly confident man is not afraid of what others will think of his feelings or thoughts. Showing emotion forges stronger connections with people, allowing them to relate to one on an emotional level.
Confidence, not arrogance. An alpha male doesn't need to prove himself, as he has high self-esteem and knows his own worth. He's dominant without being aggressive. Therefore, accepting and identifying your strengths and weaknesses through higher self-awareness plays an important role. Everyone has both of these traits, and knowing yours is the first step in growing as a person. So change what you can to become a better person without getting hung up on the negative aspects. Also, clearly communicate with people about your thoughts and intentions without fear of rejection. At the end of the day, you'll be judged by your thoughts, and if it's clear and certain, people will know where they're going to stand. Fashion. Dressing well can take care of your hair and accessories and shows a high level of self-respect. Now, your fashion sense will always link into the first impression. So guys, believe that you will be judged by how you dress.
Body language. Now, learn to look relaxed and approachable in any situation. Approaching people in a manner that shows that you don't feel socially inferior to them. Also, practice speaking slowly, clearly, and with a deep voice. Women love men who communicate really well and body language is a key factor in non-verbal communication. Now, one's stance and bearing can either show boredom, disdain, or sexual interest. How to flirt. Now, women need to know that a man can build a romantic connection. Once again, the secret is confidence and little fear of rejection. Now, effective flirting keeps one out of the friend zone and shows sexual interest from the outset. Besides, flirting is a fun way to keep women interested. How to become a leader. Now, an alpha male is a leader in his own life by learning to love his job and hobbies. Now, his enthusiasm and passion for what he does every day is fun and is attractive, and it also lets women know that being with him could be an adventure. Leaders guide others and give them direction whilst listening to their needs and their feelings. Now, gents, this is the most important quality, as you'll never see an alpha male who can't lead. So that's all from us today, and stay tuned for more free videos on exploring that unexplored in dating. And for our dating services, please do head on over to Kamalifestyles.com, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to Kama TV. Now, I'm Ian Miles, joined by Annabel Pugh, and we'll see you next time.